Matt Meehan here for IrishBoxing.com. With Shauna Browne. Shauna, how has it gone?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Obviously an exciting week for you. And an exciting Friday and a pro debut in your call. How are you feeling?
I feel really, really good. Raring to go.
Can you tell me anything about the pro debut? How are you feeling for your pro debut, and how is camp leading up for your first fight?
Camp has been amazing. It'll actually be 12 weeks come this Friday that I've prepared for this. It's been a long and a short camp. It's kind of weird. Time has absolutely flew. Preparation's gone amazing. Sparring's been great. I've learned a lot, and I'm probably physically the strongest and the fittest and most mentally prepared I've ever been for a fight, to be honest. So I'm actually really excited. We did a bit of shadow boxing today because obviously it was my last punching day. And
Mm,
like, do you know when fighters say when it comes up to their fight day,
mm,
you're raring to go. Like I
mm,
literally had everything in me that wanted to let loose, but
mm,
obviously we just rein it in and keep it all for
mm.
Friday. So yeah, I'm really excited for Friday. Really excited.
With regards to camp training alongside a well accredited coach in the matchroom gym as well. Kevin Mitchell, how was that?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Kevin's a phenomenal coach. The IQ the man has is next level, but it's great. It's rubbing off on me so quickly. Different things we've been learning and trying out in with our pad work and things he's been asking me to implement in sparring. I'm doing without even thinking about it already. He said I'm probably one of the quickest quickest to learn different things and to implement things that he's asked to
Mm,
do in sparring he's ever seen in like 2.5 months that I've been here. The progress I've made since September is just phenomenal. But
mm,
like as he says himself, we're only scratching the surface. I've another like I've literally another 6 or 7 years in this game, and I'm doing what I'm doing already, and I'm only in it
mm,
2 months. So imagine what I'm going to be like in 6 months to a year to 2 years time. So yeah, both of
mm.
us are extremely excited for what's to come.
With the likes of, and so many, it's amazing to see so many female boxers come through the ranks, and obviously off the one Katie Taylor. If I mistake me if I'm wrong, but you shared a ring with her in your amateur days. How was that?
Yeah, I did. I had the pleasure of sharing the ring with Katie in the All Ireland final back in 2015. Yeah, it was amazing. Probably, definitely one of the best nights of my entire career. It'll
Mm,
definitely go down in it. Obviously, after winning the gold medal in Poland and being able to hold up the flag and the podium is the other one, and
mm,
then now I'm going to make history for myself. I'm
mm,
finally embarking in my own pro debut on Friday, and I'll have loads of experiences like Katie has had now in the pro rankings,
mm,
going for European titles, going for world titles,
mm,
going for undisputed, and I
mm.
want to be two-weight division world champion and undisputed as well. So there's loads of things I'm going to be excited about. But yeah, the experience with Katie was amazing, absolutely amazing.
With regards to Katie, just once more, is there any inspiration that you can, obviously, the amazing win just last Saturday, November 25th, is there any inspiration that you carry alongside her, going forward from your career?
Yeah, of course. Like I knew deep down that Katie was going to come back and she was going to show how solid she is, and
Mm,
she'd win the fight. I knew that it wasn't Katie, but it just goes to show that belief you have in yourself. It just goes that extra mile. Nobody can ever take it away from you. And I
mm,
have belief in leaps and bounds in
mm,
my ability. So yes, to see Katie do what she's done throughout the last 7, 8 years of her entire career, and what she'll continue to do probably for the next year or
mm,
whatever, or whoever long she's going to be in it. Like I would love, and this is no word of a lie, because I
mm,
had the enjoyment of sharing the ring with her in 2015. If Katie stayed around for another year to 16 months,
mm,
to have the opportunity to share the ring with her again as a pro, like
mm,
these are all things that I get out of watching what Katie's
mm,
after doing for the last number of years. She's
mm,
paved the path for us. And yeah, I've an exciting career ahead of me because, like I said in an interview there this morning, if she can do it, so can I.
mm. There's really no, the sky's the limit, as many people say. It's an amazing thing. I think that it's since Katie's come on, and I remember watching a documentary and her having to back in the day put on headgear before and a box under a boy's name to becoming a two-weight, two-division world champion is something amazing. Is there anything in your career? I know it's your first fight. Is there anything in your career that you're looking at and long-term goals that you want to establish and put your name on that world ranking?
To be honest with you, I'm not looking past December the 8th. I have loads of goals, loads of ambitions. I know exactly where I'm going, but I have something that I want to do for December the 8th. And I do that, then I will tell the world exactly what I want to do, but I'm not overlooking December the 8th. That's my first task. It's going to be a good task to take on, and she's a durable opponent. She's a good opponent, but I need to make a statement. So to be honest, I am not looking past December the 8th. Everything else, the future will still be there, but for now, that's most important.
With your opponents, the last two girls that she's faced, they came in undefeated and they came away with the loss. Obviously, the same goal comes to you. It's a win on Friday night. But with the opponent, was she handpicked or did you choose her yourself?
To be totally honest with you, no, she's the only opponent that would take the fight. No one else would take it. They tried everybody. Anyone that was around wouldn't take it. And maybe there was one or two that or have fights on the same night or maybe the following day. But no, the promoter found it extremely, extremely hard to match me. And that is just the way it is. She's the only one that would take the fight. So we took it.
Was there any opponents that were gonna fight and then they pulled out last minute, or was that they were handing the fight to? Or
we had two potential opponents that were looking good to take, and then they fell through. They wouldn't take it. It's between looking at my box rec and then word of mouth gets around the UK and people start talking about you, and then people just want to avoid it, to be honest with you. So Viola, she's the only one that took it. So we just went with her. I don't really mind the challenge. It is going to be a very, very good opponent to take from my first opponent. I can make a statement with this opponent once I do everything correctly and I just go out and do my thing. That's it.
For the fight itself, is it, if you mind me asking, is it 6 rounds that you just want to get the rounds under your belt, or is there any other plan just to get that experience first under first pro fight?
We know exact plan, exactly what I'm doing. All I'm going to do is just go in and enjoy the fight. Whatever happens, happens. If I end up getting the 6-2, so be it. If I get a stoppage, so be it. I'm not going in with the intention of anything. We'll go in and get the feel of the first round, and then we'll go from there.
With the rankings, obviously in the women's division, it's, you have an amazing amateur experience behind you. The like the tail on that, but in the women's rankings, there's no power puncher. Will you be the power puncher in the division? What division will you be going into? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, it kind of just cut out there.
Yeah, no, I was just asking about about power punchers and power punchers throughout the women's division. Would there be a power puncher at all under the name of Shauna Browne coming out? And what division will you be coming out of?
So I'm lightweight division 1 and 2. Yes, so 100% I power punching. I am 100% a big power puncher. I generate an awful lot of power, and I'm really, really tough. Really, really tough. Yeah, I can give a hard punch, but can also take a hard one. So, yeah, and we're only kind of settling now. There's still a lot more I'm developing I need to do. So I believe I'm just going to get stronger and stronger as the fights go on and as I go through my pro career. So yeah, definitely.
With the power punching, we've been hearing about spelling stories that you've been putting people over. Can you explain anything or tell us something about that?
Yeah, so I just I got told to swivel through my punches a bit more rather than snapping them. As everybody knows, amateurs are really fast with their punching. But I sat down, I changed the levels, went from head to body to head, and obviously then just came over with the hook and just completely boom. And that was it. But there's my spars that I've been having with girls, I've been rocking them with punches, and they're in my weight division, and they've had 3 and 4 fights, and sparring welterweights and pushing them back and hurting them with punches, which is really good. And they're stone
Mm.
heavier than me, so yeah, been
Was it?
going well.
I guess that felt it's confidence. You know, you're like that's what's in my hands at the moment, and imagine what I can do a few years down the line.
Yes, of course it is. But I made like this. We'd say I made a conscious effort to focus on my S&C when I came back,
Mm.
because I've watched the women's game throughout, amateurs and especially in the pros, and
Mm.
the one thing I've noticed that's lacking is the physicality in the women. I don't
Mm.
believe they focus on their strength as much as they should, and it's
Mm.
so vital in this game. There's so many benefits to it. So I got involved with an S&C coach, Colin Rolls, and we've been on the same program, not so the same program, but we've been working really close together for
Mm.
about 8 months now. And I've built a lot of size and
Mm.
generated a lot of power from doing this.
Mm.
But now it's executing the power,
Mm.
swiveling through your shots, sitting down in them. Yeah, that's what makes the difference, and that's where I generate the power.
Okay. With regards to, obviously being from Tipperary, so many stairs from Tipperary, and known throughout this country. But how does it feel if I'm mistaken, correct me, but to come out as one of the first female boxers from Tipperary and to represent your home county on the professional and the world scene?
I'm not even going to lie, it's probably one of the proudest moments I've ever had. Solely because of how proud I'm making everybody in my town, in my county, in my country. Like
What's your
my
town,
whole
if you mind me
town.
asking?
I'm from Clonmel, County
Clonmel,
Tipperary.
lovely, lovely.
Yeah, so they're all rallying behind me. I'm in all the newspapers. I've done a load of interviews. They're all having watch parties in all the
Oh
different
wow.
pubs, and like it's just, I'm not joking, it's phenomenal. It's something I really wanted. Like, I don't want people jumping on the bandwagon after I won
Mm.
3 and 4 and 5 fights that they believe now. I want them to believe in me now
Mm.
as I'm getting into the ring, doing my pro debut, and I want them on the journey with me from the very, very start. And that's what my town are doing, and that's what Tipperary are doing, and Ireland are going to start doing. Ireland are doing it. I can't say anything.
Mm.
They've been amazing, but I know it'll generate more once they see me do my pro debut and know that I mean what I say. I'm here and I'm going nowhere.
Have you been stopped at all on the street for photos, or been asked for autographs at all? If like how does it feel to be walking through your town, and people stopping you and being like, oh, that's Shauna Browne?
So I got to go home. I had to go home there. Like, I think it was probably 2 or 3 months ago. I
Mm.
think I was only here about 4 or 5 weeks.
Mm.
And because of turning over and everything, yeah, everywhere I went, people were wanting photos, and they were coming up saying that they were so proud. And I know when I go home, because I'm going home the day after my fight, because I want to
Mm.
spend a bit of time with my family and everything, and a
Mm.
couple of things just to iron out. And it'll be the same up there. And I love it. It's good to just bring joy back to my town. And like, towns can be a bit grey and gloomy,
Mm.
and like they have nothing to excite them. And it's just really good to have the town excited about something so big and so positive. Like, we had a pro from my club, which was Con Sheen. I'm the only other pro, but I'm female, so it's huge. It's
Mm.
massive, and I know I'm going to go all the way, and I'm going to be the first one to bring back a world title to Clonmel, to Tipperary, to Munster. 100%. And the second, apart from Katie Taylor, to do it in Ireland.
With training in a matchroom gym, have you been in contact at all with Eddie? Has there been any talk at all from matchroom?
I'm not even going to be honest with you. I'm not going into any talk about any promoters.
That's grand.
Nothing. I'm fully just on my one trip, and that's all the way to just get my pro debut done. That's it.
No, but listen, Shauna, I wish you the best of luck on Friday night. I really do, and thank you so much for the time for the interview.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No
Thanks so
bother.
much.